Yeah, just come out the fans forum. I've got two fans from Whitney, son and daughter. Is it not?
Well, not tonight.
Not
No.
tonight. So I got dad and son.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Been supporting them for years. We heard
Yes,
a couple of
many
things in the forum tonight that your families and all your families for years and years and years have been coming. Your take on tonight in a few words. Are you more pleased or are you less happy or what?
I think I'm probably more pleased with what I heard. I thought they spoke particularly well.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
I thought they answered a lot of the questions as much as they could do.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think Grant Ferguson sort of mentioned there's a lot of things that he can't say down to shareholders and stuff like that. We have to accept that. But overall, they were pretty convincing around the stadium. I feel a lot more positive around that than what I did before coming to this forum.
And yourself?
Yeah, no, agree. Yeah, got a lot more positive after what that to say.
Yeah. To be fair, I think the same as you two guys tonight. I was quite positive with what they say. I think the club's going to get this ground. It sounds like it's going to come happen. I don't quite believe they've done as much as they can to make the atmosphere and the fans come together as one at the Qassam. Everybody's always moaned about the Qassam, but you go away, I go away. And the Qassam Stadium, just because we got one end missing, which is a nuisance, it isn't the worst ground that we've all been to. But we need to get the atmosphere.
Well, look, we've been to games here. You've had the Luton games here, tremendous atmosphere. I remember playing Villa in the Cup, tremendous atmosphere. Swansea City, every week. So this ground is capable
of doing something,
of an atmosphere.
And I think there is more they can do around the ground. Even with Qassam saying no to most things, I think they could make it. Street sellers, have a few different street sellers here instead of just the same burger bands every time here. And I think they could get the atmosphere here a lot better than it should be. And I'm hoping that perhaps after tonight they might look at it and say, look, we better do a little bit more because let's face it, we've got 2 more years here still. And in 2 years, if you're going to just let it degrade and get worse and worse in those 2 years, you're going to lose any goodwill to go into the
and we'll lose the momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next 2 years here, you've got to try and make this better.
Yeah, it's no good saying, oh, we're going to be great in 2 years because a lot of people are either be dead
or given up.
Or given up. Yeah, steady. Yeah, I'm in with that. We're all into that. But, I'm fed up of it. I wish somebody tonight would have asked them tonight and said, are we going for it properly this year? But nobody did.
But would they have answered it? Would they know?
I think if they'd say how ambitious they are, they should have said, yeah, of course. We're in it until the fat lady sings. Yeah. And or man sings. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think they need to improve this very quickly. I don't know about Benson. I don't know if he's been at Reading, which everybody booed him, didn't they? Yeah. Did he turn it around at Reading? Did he make the atmosphere better?
I don't know nothing about it.
It'd be quite nice to sort of look into that.
The other one on the end, it said he was in Bristol City.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a mixture, isn't it, really? But, we've had Chris Williams disappear.
Niall McWilliams,
they're all local sort of people. Well, Niall is, he's his Celtic fan, isn't he?
Well, he is, but
I know
Niall
quite well. At the end of the day, he's a good geezer.
Yeah.
But they say these people's leaving, but at the end of the day, you've got to progress.
Yeah.
And perhaps he didn't want to progress no further, and you've got to have people who's going to be snapping at at the job. Anyway, I reckon if they can take a few of those things on board, remember we've got 24 months still here. Yeah. So you've got to make this as good as possible.
I think what we're going to do, we're playing Cheltenham Saturday.
Yeah.
Right. Cheltenham had a poor result the weekend.
Yeah.
We played well at Pompey, as you know.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
And I'm expecting to rip them a new one.
Well, I hope so, yeah.
Attack from the start.
And can that be the turning point?
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, at the end of the day, I hope so. But yeah, I had some positive things there. We've got to get a good ground. We've got to get a new ground. Yeah. But you've got to have 2 years here still. Yeah. Absolutely. And they've got to improve this, just like you said.
Whilst we're here, we've got to improve what we've got.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. I reckon at the end of the day, I've got a couple of new toupees for you two guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna-
have curly ones.
See,
please.
mine's toupee. Look, because it's
Wait,
not.
wait,
It ain't
wait.
real.
You should remember me. I did used to have curly
You
hair
did. You
back
did
in the
indeed.
day.
No,
Yeah.
I've got some new toupees for us all.
Yes.
And but we
That
need
are
some,
yours.
But what? Yeah, I've got some. Yeah. What we got to do is get younger people here.
Yes.
You're young. You've got your kids to come in. My son's here. He comes. We've got to encourage young people because we get too old, don't we?
But didn't he kind of allude to that they are looking to get another fan engagement
Yeah,
group
I think they have. But I think at the end of the day, you've got to have in the middle of the town somewhere. Shirts being sold somewhere. They've got to have. Well, we've been talking about John Lewis when we was down there next to last year. We saw the extra kit in the John Lewis.
Yeah.
We approached the club, and we were sort of refuted, told, yeah, we're having a look. They have done a few things in John Lewis. They've had sort of shirts on sale at times, but we've got to have people walking into the city centre and seeing some type of stuff coming. I said to Josh very, very quickly, the Cowley Road, some of those businesses down there, they all have poles out with flags stuck on every day as you walk into. On a Sunday, you see flags.
We went to Newcastle in the Cup, and if ever I know they're a lot bigger things, but the whole city
was geared for it.
It's geared up for it. No matter whether you were 80, 18 or 8, the fans are fanatical.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, we both come back. We're
fanatical, aren't we?
We're fanatical.
Stupidly fanatical, at times.
But like
I'm still doing it now at my age. I keep moaning at people and saying, why do you support Chelsea?
Yeah.
Why do you support Man United?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't go, but I sit in an armchair.
Yeah.
Get these geezers up to this ground. You do it. I really love the way you do it. I see you in Whitney. I see your kids have all got the kits and the stuff. It can be done.
Yeah.
And don't leave it to us two to do it all.
No.
Josh does it. He promotes it at his work. He promotes Oxford United. You've just got to get that word around and get this support. But but these geezers here have got to put their heart and soul into it.
But I think that's the point. Look, your son's here, my son's here, his children come. So we're doing that.
Yeah, well, look.
But what is promising though?
Yeah,
you look around. Years ago, you would have seen the Man United shirts, the Liverpool shirts.
You don't see so many.
Lots and lots of Oxford shirts now. I live in Farringdon, which is kind of.
Is that where you are now?
Yeah, kind of Swindon territory. But I tell you, the amount of Oxford shirts there is incredible.
Well, to be fair, I've said in Whitney, I've seen lots and lots of kids. They're probably all your children.
Yeah, probably are, yeah.
They bloody breed like mad, you lot. But I do see lots and lots of kids now with shirts on. We go into Oxford a lot, me and Josh, and I've seen more Oxford United gear on people than ever. But we need them up here.
Yes.
We need them up here. Look, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Saturday's on the way.
Yeah.
Scoreline for Saturday?
4-1 Oxford.
3-0.
And here's the question I ask everybody at the end of the day. Do you think we're going to do it this year?
Yeah, I said all season.
Good.
Not convinced
You're
yet.
not convinced,
No.
are you?
I'll know more after Saturday.
Okay, last question for a tenner, and I've got a real tenner here in my pocket. It's my tenner.
No, not this.
This is a non-football question, okay? And I reckon you two guys are going to do this. Once I say this question...
Can we see the tenner?
Yeah, I can see the tenner. Okay.
I look like Euros to me.
Okay, I'm going to give you, I'm going to be really generous here, I'm going to give you 10 each way. So if something's 50, I'll let you have it at 40 and I'll let you have it at 60, all right?
Right.
How many peanuts go in peanut butter in an ordinary jar?
None.
None? No peanuts?
Well, I'm guessing this is some kind of...
200,000.
No, in an ordinary jar. You know a little jar what you would go and get
How many peanuts go in there?
Yeah, you know the peanut
Actual
butter.
peanuts?
You know
No,
peanut
no, no.
butter,
Oh,
a little jar.
It's a trick question.
Yeah,
No, it's
okay.
not a trick question. This is
Right.
good. I reckon you two peanuts, you two people are going to get this right. In an ordinary jar of peanut butter, how many peanuts go into each of those jars? And I'm giving you 10 each way. Think of a peanut, size of a peanut. No,
Oh,
a size of a peanut.
So you want to know how many peanuts would go in there? I'd say 150.
That is rubbish. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of additives and stuff like
No,
that.
No, what he says.
We're
how
just
many
saying peanuts.
Okay, I'm
You're
going to go
making it complicated, aren't you?
for 375.
That's really good.
Is
And
that?
I'll tell you what, you're miles out, but you're getting close.
Right.
There are 540 peanuts in every jar.
I'll get a tenner then.
You don't get no tenner because I gave you the 10 each way, didn't I?
Yeah!
Lovely seeing you. Take it. See you Saturday.